Hello, and it's me, Angela. I haven't posted a lot for like the couple of days because if you didn't know, I'm in uni and uni sucks, okay? I'm studying business, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Yeah, she's a businesswoman. Hi, hello, she's a businesswoman. And I have been doing so many assignments, and when I do assignments, as quoted by my little brother, when you do assignments, you get really mean. That's the only time you ever get angry, Angela, is when you do assignments. And that really hit home. That really hit home. I try my best to be a very positive person. That fails every single day. I end up being, I don't know, having a mental breakdown every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Just like, it's fine. I buy a lot of makeup, okay? I buy a lot of makeup, and I wanted to show you some of the makeup that I got recently. Gifted, bought, whatever. And we're gonna go and apply it onto my face, kind of like a first impressions, but I will give you my honest opinions because I'm too skinny of a channel to even get anybody to give two shits about me, okay? I have been doing lots and lots of shopping. And the first thing that I'm going to go and start with is this e.l.f. Poreless and Putty Primer. This is a universal sheer, and it comes in this really nice like packaging. Everyone's tried this and compared it to Tatcha. And I'm here today to not do that, but just review this as it is. This was $16. Yeah, $16, and the Tatcha is like $70, okay? That's a luxury brand, so don't even play me. Don't even be like, oh, but it's... Listen, it's worth it. Like, Tatcha, oh my God, is amazing. The spray is incredible. The serums are amazing. I bought a little set for my sister, and she loved it. Absolutely killed it. Like, their products are just, like, top-notch. But, obviously, if you're playing with makeup, starting out, trying new things, you don't have to go and choose the most expensive thing. So we have this today. This is going to be the first thing I put on my face. And I can, I've already used the Silk Primer so much, so I will know like the difference like straight away. So other than that, I also have another thing from e.l.f. and that is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. This was the only shade that I could find in Target and Kmart. And unfortunately, it is not dark enough for anybody darker than me. This pale ass bitch. Yeah, so you're not gonna find anything. I know that they had other blushes, and I love blushes so much, but the blush that they had was so similar to the ones that I already have, so didn't want to waste money. I say as I bought so many bronzers today. Another bronzer that I bought was this Blushing Hearts Hot Summer of Love bronzer by Revolution. And the next bronzer that I bought, I'm embarrassed by. Okay, no, not that I'm embarrassed by the product. Okay, I've been wanting this for ages. And this one is the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Private Island. I was about to buy the really dark shade, so I think it was like mocha something, like the beautiful shade. And the reason why I didn't is because I needed to save money. But like also during this time, I'm not getting many clients because of the coronavirus. I know that Adelaide has basically lifted their restrictions on like, traveling in stay, and also just like we just have to be mindful to stay a little bit further away from each other, social distance and stuff. But, if you're ready, if you want me, like if you're a photographer, model, whatever, someone gonna get married, like please contact me. I will do your face at an affordable pace, at an affordable price, and I will give you a show. I'm very exciting. I'll give you a show. I'll bust it down. Sorry, Anna. I'll bust it down on the dance floor, and you probably wouldn't want me to come back. So, but other than that, there we have it. Just a really, really awesome shade. So let's keep on getting on topic because I am literally waffling on so much. So the next product that I have is this KVD Beauty highlighter, a holographic transfer face and eye highlighter. So, and this one is in Teal Alchemist. So this is a tiny Alchemist palette, as you've seen like the big ones. First impressions is that the packaging is gorgeous, but it's really chunky. It's really chunky, like really chunky, like really chunky. But I do love the shift. It looks exactly like the shift on the packaging, which you can't see because lighting is trash. So the next two products have been gifted to me by my amazing boyfriend Lucky, and he bought me this KVD Beauty. Don't clock me, okay? She's no longer a part of that company. Okay? Kat Von D, no, she doesn't belong to that company anymore. This is KVD now, okay? And this is the Lolita palette. And again, he bought it when she was already not a part of the company. Don't clock me. I have been wanting this for ages, but I just was waiting for her to leave the company before I did. And also this incredible Everlast liquid lipstick by KVD in the shade Roxy. And Lucky loves purple. That's his favorite color. No, actually it's yellow. Bad girlfriend check. Me. So this is his second favorite color, first being yellow, and I'm super excited to go and try it on because I'm such into like colors and stuff. The next and last thing that I got for my birthday in relations to makeup was this incredible Morphe palette, I See Fantasy, by my lovely friend Claire. And I'm so excited to give her her birthday present and get my hair bleached, okay? Because this girl needs to get, you know, bleached. She needs to go and like try something new. So this palette is just so freaking cool and has all the pastel shades I've ever wanted. The quality is pretty good. If you want me to go and review this separately, because today I'm going to be using the Kat Von D products and also the e.l.f. products. So let's just go and get started on that. I'm gonna go and get started with the putty primer. So let's go and grab a little spoolie. I just have a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna go and apply it onto my face. Wow. Oh my God. You're joking. Wow. I was not expecting that. Like it really warms up in your fingers, fingertips, and I do recommend doing that. Like that's the best application I find, even with the Tatcha. But oh gosh, I'm just like amazed at how poreless this looks, even more so than the Tatcha. Like maybe I'm just being like biased because this one's $16 and I don't want to go and buy a new one. But at the moment, it's really doing what it says. It doesn't feel like I have primer on. It doesn't have that silicone-y feel. I'm just gonna go and read the back of this, and it says, no, it doesn't have, it's not a silicone base, and I just don't really like silicone-based primers. It's just not my thing, but this seems to be really, really good at the moment. It's super silky. You do need to use a little bit more product than you would with the Tatcha, however. But I mean, I'm really impressed by this. Like I can already feel how smooth it is going to be like applying makeup on. But other than that, let's go in with the foundation. It is the e.l.f. foundation in. So I'm just going to go and apply this with the brush over here, the Flower Beauty brush, as I mentioned, and just going and packing it onto the skin. And I will see you soon. Have it. So I just completed my eyebrows, my base, and also put on concealer and stuff. First thing that I'm going to pop on is a combination of the e.l.f. bronzer on one side of my face, and then I will do the Fenty Beauty on the other side of my face. So on this side of my face, I am going to use the e.l.f. bronzer. So let's just go and dip in with this amazing brush by BH Cosmetics. Starting off with the temple, kind of bringing it down. So I had just bronzed up my face, and as you can see over here, it is a lot darker than this. However, as I had mentioned before, it is quite a light shade, but I think it's really cute. Like, it's very comparable to the Butter Bronzer, however, it is less like red toned. But this one is a really, really nice neutral color if you have yellow undertones, or if you're a little bit lighter with a, you know, pink undertone as well. I think it'll be really nice. It was only $16, and you know, you do have to build it up. I'm just gonna go and double check, see if I like anything, if there's any patchiness. But at the moment, like, even when I had basically not set my face whatsoever with any powder, I just applied it directly on, and that's how I normally use it. Not removing any of the product, or it's not like bunching up in one place, you know? And I'm pretty impressed with it. I think it's good. e.l.f. has always been really good to me. However, the other products that they used to have, like the Duo bronzer and like blush set, Duo, I'm so sorry. Just like, let me buy you this one or something else, okay? Because that is horrendous that you have to live like that. I'm kind of looking at you, Riley. If you have that, Riley, because I know you said you have an e.l.f. bronzer, I feel so sorry for you. Please get a new one. I know you have money in the bank. Next one I'm going to put on my other face, other side of my face. There's no other face that I have. It's just one face. I am not a two-faced bitch. Actually, maybe I am. It's my 10 personalities. Let's not talk about, like, let's not joke about that though. It's very serious. It's very serious to have, you know, DID. Like, I'm not trying to, okay. So I'm dipping in with this brush, and I do not want to, I'm just like lightly tapping it in because I don't want to ruin that beautiful FB print in there. But let's go and whirl it on and see what we like, what we see, what we enjoy. Okay, as you can see, like, I went hard with like making sure, and I'm just looking at the mirror behind you, and oof. So I can already see a difference between the two. This one, besides being, it has a nice natural gradient, and that's kind of what you want. This one is a lot more neutral, a lot less red in any pigment. There's no pigment of red in it whatsoever. Very neutral, very sand-like color. However, this one, which I just love looking sun-kissed, and I feel like looking sun-kissed has a little bit more of that blush effect as well as being a bronzer. I'm just loving this. It is a lot more buttery than this. Like, I'm not trying to like play it. Like, I know the price points are so different, but oh my god. I really like this, but I also really love this. This is really, really good, and this is really, really good. I have no words. I'm really liking this a lot more than this bronzer right here. It is so, but I feel like it would be so cute. This is like a bronzer topper, I feel like. If you just go and pop this on, like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pop it on to both, and I feel like it will just create a really nice, beautiful flush effect, and like really, really shiny. Ah! I'm loving it. I'm loving every single part of this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nah, I'm dead. Okay, I take it back. This is incredible. This is good. Okay, this is definitely something that you put on top of your, like, look at that. Hi. Like, hi. This is definitely something that you, oh my god, the lighting is making this look super dark. I promise you it is not that dark, if you can see it, but this is so fucking good. This in with the highlighter, talking about natural, very not natural, because this is a teal shade, aquamarine. So let's go in with that beautiful highlighting brush by, you know, Flower Beauty. Go in, and as you can see, it is so chalky. Oh my goodness, it's so glittery. All the little shimmers that are just like popping off onto it. I don't know. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, let me just like bring it back. So first off is that this is very chunky. It is a chunky highlighter. The first thing about this is that it is a very chunky highlighter. It has a lot of very fine glitters that, oh, it's more like a glitter than it is anything else. I think this might be a good eyeshadow topper. However, like, what are you really gonna do with like a single eyeshadow topper? You know what I mean? Like, you can just go and buy one of the other palettes, like the Morphe palette, and it's just gonna be just as good, you know, like a shimmer. However, like, it really is super glittery, super chunky. When I put it on my face, it got all over my cheek where you don't want. Not cute, really not cute, okay? Definitely a pass, and would not recommend. I'm gonna go in with some blush, and this one is the Lolita KVD Beauty blush. And this one is, you know, I thought it would be appropriate to go and mix it in with the Kat Von D Lolita palette. See how it applies onto the face. Okay, so I just put on the blush, and as you can see, it is quite red. It is supposed to be a kind of mauve-y, pink, red shade, you know. I think it's really cute. I'm more of a fan of peachy colors and stuff like that. However, if you have a darker complexion, this would look amazing on you. You can build it up or bring it down like me, what I did right here, just so that it won't look as harsh on a light skin tone. However, I think it's really cute. If you can still get it, find it somewhere. But again, it's a limited edition product, unfortunately, which I don't know why I mentioned it then. I digress. Let's go into the makeup palette. So I'm going to take this fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to go in the KVD palette and just going into Lolita over here and just dipping it onto the outer corner of my eye and patting it first, getting that all on, and then blending it out. And there we have it. So this is just with Basita on. I'm gonna go in with Corazon, and so the shade right here, Corazon, and popping it right on the outer edge again, kind of blending it into the Lolita shade. So just darkening it up a little bit. And I'm putting Besito on the bottom lash line. With that being done, I'm just gonna go and pop on the chunky glittery mess that popping it onto the eye. I hated every second of that. Oh my god, it's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. But like, nah. No. Absolutely not. God. Nah. No. So I'm gonna go in. It just doesn't look good, okay? It's just too much. I'm gonna go in with this shade over here, popping it onto my finger, and then popping it onto my lids, because holy moly, at least this is gonna be nice. Okay, and that is so much better. I'm very, very loving this, honestly. Like, now that I put that on, I'm just gonna go in with this highlighting brush and going in with the lightest shade of that bronzer and popping it onto the cheek. Done. So the final thoughts of this palette is that, first off, I love the color story. Just so cute. And I really, really like it. I'm not gonna lie. This is a really, really cute kind of neutral shades for winter. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so winter-esque, very, very neutral without being that boring kind of, you know, neutral warm tone kind of thing. It is more of a pinky hue, and everything about this is really nice. The only thing I would say, and this is personally like what I like in a eyeshadow, I don't like I don't like eyeshadows that are very chalky, and this is a very chalky kind of palette. It is very, like, if you've ever tried the pastel goth palette, which I used to have it and then I had to sell it because it just wouldn't blend properly. Like, every single time I would layer something on, it wouldn't stick. However, I have not found a problem with this one at all, as well as my Saint and Sinners palette and also the Metal Mattes palette. That one is both really incredible. I do really recommend this, especially if you are a fan of matte shadows. I personally didn't like the Shade and Light palette just because I didn't like neutrals. This is very like honestly so much more of my kind of color scheme, even though it is a natural kind of, you know, it's very like reminiscent of Valentine's Day, really something cool, cute, something like that. And I did forget the last thing that I was gonna go and put is this incredible Roxy lipstick. And I do realize that this is probably not going to match very well, especially seeing as the color schemes are a little bit different. But I cannot believe I was that rude and completely forgot about this lipstick over here. I love the shade. I think it's so cool. Like, I love it. I think it's so, like, it just complements the eye look, I feel. Brings it in with a little bit more pinky shades, a little bit more purple, less of a warm tone kind of thing, more of a cool tone kind of thing. I'm so happy with all the products except for this trash. Do not buy this, okay? I'm like, trust me. I wasted a lot of money. And that was not something that I would waste my money on again. So Claire, baby, you can take this. Oh my gosh. I always give Claire like the products I don't want. And she just gets it. She just eats it up. And I'm like, anything that's glittery and a mess, Claire would love it. So again, it's all about personal preference. This is not something that I would like. However, I know my friend Claire would absolutely love this, so it's definitely going to go to her. Everything else was beautiful. Bronzer is incredible. Go and check that out. See what look at your bank account, see what you can afford. If you can afford the e.l.f. or you can afford the Fenty, whatever. It's all about personal preference, baby, and skin tone. So if you have a darker complexion, that one. The poreless primer is incredible. I have no pores, and I'm a porous queen, okay? Other than that, everything's awesome. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.